we've had good response from most all of our delegation. There's been some that, of course, funding is an issue for and not increasing the budget line on that, but otherwise people have been real receptive to our questions, our proposals, and so we've had a good day. We've had four members of the Potato Leadership Institute with us, younger growers, shippers. So it was a good experience for them to see how things work here on the Hill, meet with members and legislative aides. It's been a good day for us.
For the Michigan delegation here today, we had a great opportunity to get to 10 of our 16 representatives and senators. I really had an opportunity to talk about the WIC issue, how it impacts Michigan production, also talk about the immigration issue, and for Michigan, not something that's new because of our diversity of agriculture in the state. Most of the representatives and senators had a great understanding of agriculture's needs on that issue. Had some good conversations on trade, and while Michigan doesn't export a lot of potatoes, talk about the impact on U.S. production of potatoes and how trade issues really have an impact on the whole economy of the industry.
Of course, getting potatoes back into WIC, and it seems like we've run head on into a battle there before and continue to, but we're going to keep fighting for that. We feel like it's totally unfair that we're being kept out of that program. Other issues that have risen to the top, especially in Idaho, is and growers in the West, is to try to improve the highway situation by increasing truck weights across the country. We believe this is kind of antiquated with the larger trucks that are available, and the opportunity we have to move more product with less trucks that will be just as safe as what we've had. The response from those that we've talked with, at least the Idaho delegation, have been very receptive, very supportive. They've always been real good about supporting the Idaho industry and the potato industry. The timing of the approval of the Farm Bill was perfect for us to come in and be able to give a pat on the back to those who really did work hard. And again, those are people that when we've been here the last couple of years have been frustrated because they couldn't get things done, and they were excited and proud of what had been accomplished. It is a good farm bill for the potato industry.
We had a very good visit up here. Got to meet several congressmen and Senator Rubio this morning and discuss things that are going on the farm. The farm bill is one of the big subjects of discussion. Immigration is big on one of our main issues too, and discussing the possibilities of moving that forward. Transportation issue, trying to get more higher gross limits on the trucks was one of the focuses also. One of the biggest things I don't understand is the WIC program, and everybody I talk to just really has a hard time believing that potatoes are excluded from the WIC program.
So where do you want to head? Hey, we went up today, and some of the issues we tried to hit home the most was the WIC. The reception of that seemed to be really, I think it went over real well, because most of the Congress people we've been beating this drum for quite a few years. And so the reaction was that it hasn't been done yet was kind of a lot of their reactions. Other reactions was, especially from the Republicans, is they think the administrative part of the government is holding it up, and they don't know if they see a real quick solution. But all of them seemed very happy to sign on to the letters, which was very good to hear.
The atmosphere in general is more positive than a year ago. All we'd heard about was nonpartisanship and dysfunctional Congress, but I got the feeling, maybe it's because we just passed the Farm Bill, at least we're moving forward this year. And even on issues where we disagreed with the Congress people or aides, they were willing to hear us out and reevaluate the situation. So I thought in general things are on a more positive note this year. Specifically on WIC, those that were supportive in the past are still there. Those that are opposed to it are willing to look at the new science and reevaluate their position. It doesn't mean it's going to change, but it's one way to go.
The two key messages for Wisconsin probably would have evolved around the WIC program as well as the trucking weight limit issues. And overall, the reception was excellent. I would say out of 10 visits, we only had one negative reception on the WIC program, and so we were very pleased with that. I think we'll probably get 9 letters going to different in support of the WIC program, to get potatoes added to the WIC program. So that message came through loud and clear. As far as trucking reform, we also had very good response on the trucking reform issues, and I would say that we'll get probably 100% reception on the trucking reform issues this year. So overall, an excellent day, and we had a good time visiting with our representatives and our senators. So a very fun day today, and it was a great experience.